Durian hits so hard you have to start digging a hole in the floor to hide the evidence. You're trying to stay mad at them for eating your shoes, but then you see this level of pure, unbothered audacity. Honestly. You think you are a majestic predator, but the physics of a slippery bathtub decide otherwise. From curious.
Mink, mink, mink.
They tell you orange cats only have one brain cell. This is the cell in question attempting to achieve flight at the vet. Con.
What? What the fuck?
You decide to taste the spicy sky raisins, and the sky raisins fight back. You're trying to mind your own business, but your friend is determined to make everything a scene. Awkward moment when the red dot finally fights back and you have to... You realize Monday morning wasn't a bad dream and you actually have to be a productive member of society. That dog saw his life flash before his eyes and decided he was taking everyone with him.
Huh?
You're built for speed, but your brain is set to buffering. You're trying to enjoy a 5-star seafood dinner but realize you don't have thumbs for the peeling process. From culinary delight to instant regret in 5 frames. This is... You're trying to follow a 5-minute crafts tutorial, but you're a cat and you don't even have thumbs. You're trying to stay awake during the meeting, but your soul has already... I have spent 5 minutes carefully calculating the perfect strike zone and decided to ignore your hand entirely. The kitten identifies as a bird, but the bird identifies as a kitten.
What? What the fuck?
I have mastered the art of the invisible drums, and now you must pay the price for interrupting my solo. The human tries to replace you with a budget version, so... The HR meeting is finally over and you can both drop the professional act. Moment when you hear the jackpot sound, but you are physically committed to being a rug for the next 3 to 5 business days. They say the cat's name is Mascara and you find out why the hard way. Your boss asks for a status update on the project you haven't started yet. exhausted from your shift as a full-time pillow, but the client still hasn't finished their nap. You're trying to stay awake during the meeting, but the 2 p.m. I have spent the last 10 minutes watching this floor and I am still not convinced it is I asked my plumber for a quote and he just stared at the pipes for 20 minutes, then tried to swat a fly. Still more reliable. Your human tries to use a plastic dinosaur to intimidate you, but you already know you are the apex predator of this household. You're the main character but the DLC boss. The alarm goes off and you realize you were dreaming of a chicken dinner, but the reality is just a salad and a 9 to 5. You're trying to stay cool but the brain freeze is already loading at 99%.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Thought if I touched the toe beans I would get a treat, but all I got was the side eye of a lifetime. That awkward moment when you realize the duck has zero respect for your personal space and even less for your dignity. You're 90% fluff and 10% bad intentions, but the gravity of your choices hits you midair. You're trying to fix the leak, but you've got no thumbs and a very short attention span.
Oh, no, 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 no.
You try to sneak past your roommate, but your tail decides to choose violence. You realize the head scratches were just a You're 90% belly and 10% dog, but still the most confident person at the pool party. I warned you what would happen if you pointed that thing at me again. You chose violence.
Mink, mink, mink.
You realize your human snack choice is a literal biohazard. Worst unboxing video ever. You're trying to stay mad, but you're also 10% cloud and 90% fluff. You're mid-argument but realize you haven't eaten all day and decide to reschedule the drama. You try to walk away from an argument but then remember one more thing you wanted to say.
What the fuck?
Loading bar wasn't for his health, it was. You Decide to lick your own elbow just to prove the internet wrong, but then you get stuck in loading mode.
Mink, mink, mink. Mink, mink, mink.
Training for the inevitable robot takeover by starting with the lowest level bosses. This kitten is currently 0 for 3 against digital prey but 10 for 10 on pure determination. Watch out, Silicon Valley, he is coming for your bugs.
Huh?
When you're so hungry that you pass out mid-bite but your battery still hits 100%. Forget your key and have to negotiate with the door for 5 minutes before remembering you are a cat and could just walk through the gap.
Huh?
I ordered a cat and they sent me a flat pack assembly kit. That moment when you realize some things are better left unsniffed.